Listen closely. Right now, something shifted, something the mainstream won't cover, something most people are sleepwalking right through. But you feel it, don't you? That subtle hum beneath the surface, that feeling that the reality you knew just changed. This isn't just leftover energy from Mercury retrograde finally clearing out on April 7th. No, what opened up on April 9th, this is different, this is bigger. Think of it less as a date on a calendar and more like a tear in the fabric, an unseen doorway swinging open in the energetic field around us, a spiritual gateway, a portal. And ignoring this, that's like ignoring a tidal wave warning when you're standing on the beach. This isn't just some abstract astrological alignment for enthusiasts to debate. This is a live frequency broadcast from the universe, beamed directly into your core operating system. The mental static, that fog that's been clouding your judgment, your path, it's burning off. But what's replacing it? It's the undeniable whisper, maybe even a roar, from your deepest self. Your intuition isn't just knocking anymore, it's kicking the door down. Tell me in the comments right now. Just type the word shifting if you felt this. If the last few days have felt off, like time is bending, like your inner compass is spinning, like something deep inside is demanding your attention. Let me know you're tuned into this frequency too. And while you're down there, if you recognize the importance of what we're discussing, hit that like button, subscribe so you don't miss critical updates like this, and maybe share this with someone you know needs to wake up to what's happening. Because this energy, it's contagious. Many of you, you're already feeling the tremors, that inner fire, that restlessness that makes the old ways feel impossible to tolerate. That's the portal's energy igniting within you. It's not here to destroy you, it's here to activate you, to force you to confront what you've been avoiding. Maybe your sleep patterns are completely haywire. Intense, vivid dreams that feel more real than waking life. Maybe you looked in the mirror yesterday and barely recognized the person staring back, feeling like you shed an entire lifetime overnight. You see, the core message thrumming through this gateway is no more delay, no more running, no more "I forgot," no more pretending you don't hear the call. That spiritual core, your higher self, whatever name you give it, it's shouting now. This entire week, the cosmos is practically screaming, start, grow, release, rebirth, now. This isn't an ending point, it's the threshold. You're standing at the doorway to a version of yourself you haven't even met yet. And in moments like this, it's easy to feel isolated, like you're the only one going through this intensity. But that's the illusion. Right now, when you feel most uncertain, you are most seen. Your guides, your ancestors, the protective energies you align with, they are leaning in close. The veil is thin. Can you pause, just for a second, amidst the chaos, and listen? That inner voice isn't random background noise anymore. It's the main signal. Stick with me, because I need to unpack the real spiritual weight of this portal, what it's truly demanding from you, and how to navigate it without getting swept away. This is about reclaiming your power, your hearing. Not just hearing words, but hearing the silence, hearing the energy, hearing the truth behind the static. Think about everything Mercury retrograde dredged up. The suppressed emotions, the ignored red flags, the internal contradictions that tied your mind in knots. That wasn't just random celestial interference, it was prep work. It churned the mud so the portal opening on April 9th could begin the real purification. This energy wave is designed for intuitive awakening, It's time to feel your way forward, not just think your way through. What burdens are you still carrying in the deep vaults of your subconscious? Old programming? Beliefs that you aren't enough? False identities you've worn like armor? This portal's frequency is vibrating specifically to dissolve them. And this dissolution, it might feel messy, it might feel destabilizing, but it's not chaos for chaos' sake. It's a deep, systemic cleanse. Imagine a part of you, silenced for years, finally being handed the microphone. What would it say? This isn't just about outer circumstances changing, it's about a fundamental restructuring of your inner world. Those old fears that whisper doubts in the quiet moments, they have no place in the frequency this portal is ushering in. Acknowledge them, thank them for the lessons, and release them. Because what fills that space is a self woven with authentic strength, clarity, and yes, even love, but a fierce, discerning love. If you've been wrestling with the big questions lately, who am I really? What is my purpose? What energy am I truly serving? Know this. That's the portal calling you deeper. Don't shrink from these questions. Face them head on. The answers aren't hiding in books or gurus anymore. They are pulsing within you. Every internal shakeup right now is designed to crack open the shell and bring you face to face with your own immutable truth. Some endings you might be experiencing, they aren't failures. They are the necessary clearing for a profound spiritual beginning. And on this new path, logic takes a back seat, intuition drives. Now let's talk about the physical. Increased sensitivity, sudden fatigue hitting you like a ton of bricks, headaches out of nowhere, emotional volatility that feels disproportionate, sleep disturbances, or needing way more sleep. This isn't just in your head. This frequency shift is physical. Your body is literally upgrading its hardware to handle a higher voltage. Simultaneously, don't be surprised if forgotten memories, even past life echoes, or deeply buried emotions surge to the surface. Again, not random. The portal is acting like a high-powered beam, illuminating the darkest corners of your subconscious archives. The time for spiritual bypassing is over. You have to face yourself now, feeling an emptiness inside, questioning what's real and what's fake in your relationships, your career, your life. That's the dissonance of the old self crumbling. The masks, the roles, the identities you curated for others, they suddenly feel heavy, suffocating, unbearable, because this energy is pulling you relentlessly towards your true, energetic signature. Your dreams might feel like hyper-real documentaries filled with symbols, messages, unfamiliar guides. Your soul isn't politely asking for expansion anymore. It's breaking free from old limitations. This portal is widening your intuitive field, making connection with other realms, with your own deeper wisdom, almost effortless, if you allow it. So whatever you experience, the weird synchronicities, the bodily sensations, the emotional waves, repeat this mantra. It is not a coincidence. It is an awakening call. This portal isn't just preparing you for something, it's initiating an inner birth. And birth, remember, involves pressure, intensity, but it is ultimately sacred. Old relationships resurfacing, unresolved issues from the past knocking again. This is the universe giving you a chance to clear the energetic ledger. Complete the unfinished business. Speak the unspoken words, perhaps only to yourself, for release. Balance the scales. This is an opportunity, not a punishment. Feeling directionless, like your old goals suddenly feel hollow? That's a spiritual reset. The portal's energy is gently, or not so gently, nudging you away from structures, paths, and even people that are out of alignment with the new frequency you're integrating. Your entire life is being subtly or maybe radically reshaped. And the heart? You might feel it crack wide open. Overwhelming empathy, crying at commercials, feeling an intense connection to nature, to animals, sensing their energy more acutely. That's your intuition activating through the heart center. It's raw, it's vulnerable, but it's real. And time? Let's talk about time. Does it feel like it's warping? Days blurring? Weeks vanishing? Or moments stretching into eternity? That's you, shifting out of rigid, linear, clock time and into dimensional, cyclical, energetic time. The portal invites you into the now, where past, present, and future converge. Physical symptoms like high-pitched ringing or buzzing in the ears, sudden chills or heat flashes, tingling in hands and feet. Classic signs of your energy field upgrading, recalibrating to hold more light, more information. All of this, the darkness it illuminates, the veils it lifts. It's pushing you towards who you are meant to be. It's not supposed to be easy, but its transformative power, profound. And crucially, remember, you are not doing this alone. The entire process is unfolding exactly as it needs to, and this portal opened because, on some level, you were ready. So, you stand at this threshold. The mental fog screen lifted post-retrograde. This invisible portal, active since April 9th, isn't just inviting deeper awareness. It's reorganizing the vibration of your soul. Sudden aha moments that reframe your entire past. That's the portal connecting dots you couldn't see before. Dreams intensifying, symbols repeating. That's the portal illuminating past patterns needing release and future potentials wanting activation. Your inner voice, that suppressed part of you, it's getting louder, demanding integration. Relationships, roles, habits that drain your life force. The portal whispers, or shouts, come back to your truth, let go. Feeling intensely lonely, even in a crowd, finding solace in silence like never before. That's your soul saying, finally, now you can hear me. Waking up restless, tired, even after sleep. Your soul is doing heavy lifting in other dimensions during dream time. That heaviness is the residue of spiritual cleansing. Time slips, synchronicities like thinking of someone and they immediately call, seeing repeating numbers, 1111, 2222, maybe 999 for this April 9th gateway. These aren't cute quirks. They are direct confirmation the portal is active. The universe is speaking your language, and you are waking up. This isn't just energy. It's a passageway carrying you from one level of consciousness to another, making the unseen felt, liberating you from old chains. Mercury retrograde slowed you down, forced reflection. This portal? It accelerates the integration of those lessons, demanding you live the changes. And just as this portal cracked open, another subtle but potent shift happened. Venus went direct in Pisces. Now, Venus governs love, beauty, values, relationships. Pisces represents the spiritual ocean, unconditional love, divine compassion, intuition, dreams. Venus is exalted here, meaning it operates at its highest, purest vibration. So, while Mercury retrograde might have tangled your thoughts about relationships, maybe brought old flames back for review, questioning what you truly value, Venus going direct in this sign concurrently with the portal opening, that's the universe aligning heart and mind on a spiritual level. The flow of love, creativity, compassion, it's unshackled now. This isn't just about romantic love finding its footing again, though that's part of it. This is Venus whispering through the portal, love from soul resonance, not just ego convenience. Seek harmony on a spiritual level first. Practice radical self-love, because that becomes the foundation for everything else. Suddenly feel a profound, inexplicable connection to someone new, feeling like you know their soul. That's the portal and Venus working in tandem. Feel a surge to express yourself creatively. Writing, painting, music, dance. That's Venus direct in Pisces, fueling your heart's expression, finding it easier to forgive, to release old resentments, feeling the lightness that comes with it. That's the healing wave. Trust your heart's intelligence now more than ever. If your intuition pulls you towards someone, something, some creative act, listen. Anything initiated with genuine love, compassion, and intuitive guidance during this window will have amplified energy behind it. Mind, Mercury direct, and heart, Venus direct in Pisces, are finding coherence, and the spiritual gateway is magnifying this potential exponentially. You just need to trust the flow. This portal takes you beyond mere thinking, beyond intellectual understanding, into direct experience. Everything feels more real, more potent, spiritually. That tremor in your heart, that sense that something big is unfolding, that's your energy body vibrating in tune with the shift. Your intuition is an open channel. Time feels fluid because you're operating on energetic time now. Dreams are direct messages. You are becoming attuned to dimensions within yourself you forgot existed. The outer world might look the same, but your perception is fundamentally altering. Music hits differently. Nature speaks more clearly. Simple moments hold profound depth. This is the gift, reconnection with self, with the universe, with the divine pulse. Believe it. This energy is here to catalyze transformation. April isn't just another month, it's the doorway. You are gearing up to become an endless energy machine, as the competitor put it. But let me reframe that. You are aligning with the infinite energy source. But heed this warning. High energy requires conscious grounding and direction. It can shake your foundations if you don't learn to harmonize with it. True mastery isn't just having energy, it's knowing how to wield it, how to channel it constructively. So, how do you navigate this powerful current? Forget generic advice. Let's talk about potent practices aligned specifically with this portal energy, drawing on ancient wisdom but framed for now. These aren't just rituals, they are tuning forks for your soul. 1. Harness lunar tides. The moon governs our inner oceans, our emotions. With this portal amplifying everything, lunar cycles are critical. The competitor mentioned the April 13th full moon. Pay attention, but don't wait. Tonight, connect with the moon, even if it's just for a moment. Feel its pull. Use the full moon peak, not just to release, but to consciously declare what new frequency you are anchoring in. Writing and burning is fine, but feel the energetic release. Let the moon witness your transformation. 2. Intentional stillness and intuitive listening. Forget complex meditation techniques if they feel forced. Simply sit in silence for 5 to 10 minutes each morning. Set a clear intention. I am open and receptive to the guidance flowing through this portal. Show me what I need to see. Then just listen. Don't judge the thoughts. Observe them. The answers are in the spaces between the noise. This is about tuning your inner receiver. 3. Crystal resonance and grounding. Yes, crystals are tools. Amethyst, selenite, labradorite can heighten intuition. But right now, focus also on grounding stones, black tourmaline, smoky quartz, hematite. This portal energy is high frequency. You need to anchor it into your physical body to avoid feeling spaced out or overwhelmed. Hold grounding stones during your stillness practice or carry them with you. Combine an intuitive stone with a grounding stone. 4. Energetic cleansing beyond the bath. Salt baths are great. Use Epsom or Himalayan pink salt. But also consider sound cleansing. Use tuning forks, especially solfeggio frequencies like 528 Hz for transformation, singing bowls, or even just clapping firmly in the corners of your rooms. This clears stagnant energy the portal might be stirring up. Visualize discordant energy dissolving with the sound. Do this for your home and your personal energy field. 5. Decode your inner messages. Conscious journaling. Don't just vent. Ask specific questions before you write. What message did my dreams bring last night? What pattern did this portal reveal today? What old story am I ready to release? Write freely, then reread with an intuitive eye. Look for recurring themes, symbols, feelings. This turns journaling into active dialogue with your higher self. 6. Scent as an anchor. Strategic aromatherapy. Venus direct in Pisces loves compassion and flow. Use oils like rose or geranium to open the heart, but balance the portal's intensity with grounding scents like frankincense, cedarwood, or vetiver. Use a diffuser or put a drop on your wrists or pulse points with the intention to either uplift or ground your energy as needed. Choose the scent based on how the portal energy is affecting you that day. 7. Reclaim your mind. Active mental clearing. Writing down negative thoughts and burning them works. But take it a step further. Identify the root belief behind the thought. Ask, what fear is driving this? Then consciously choose a counter-statement, an affirmation of the new reality you are stepping into through this portal. Speak it aloud. Feel the frequency shift. 8. Conscious movement. Embody the shift. Don't just cleanse your home, move the energy in your body. Gentle stretching, yoga, tai chi, qigong, or even intuitive dance. Put on music that resonates with the new frequency you desire and let your body move freely. This helps integrate the energetic upgrades on a cellular level, preventing stuck energy or physical symptoms. These practices are your navigation tools through this potent energy field. The real power emerges when you combine them with trust and non-resistance. Open yourself to the changes with curiosity, not fear. This energy isn't happening to you, it's flowing through you, revealing your inherent strength, your light. The greatest power during this time isn't controlling the energy, but learning to dance with it. Balance its intensity, master its flow, direct it consciously. Thank you for tuning in, for recognizing the significance of this moment. If this transmission resonated, if it helped illuminate your path through this gateway, share it. Let others know they aren't alone in feeling this shift. Subscribe for more insights into the energies shaping our reality. Stay aware, stay grounded, and trust the process. Until next time.